G'day guys, welcome to Sumo's Projects and welcome to this week's video on the Armor Tool Auto Adjust Pocket Hole Jig. This is an item that was handed over to me from TimberCon. It's by no means a sponsored video, but it was just something that they had come into stock and I had been asking when it would be available. So I think possibly they're looking at selling this product, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it does work. I love pocket hole joinery, as you may have seen in my previous videos. I tend to go to it a lot of the time, and I just think it's a magnificent way for anyone to be able to do any type of woodworking. So let's open the box, let's have a look what's inside, and we'll go through the setup of this and how it performs. I have been eagerly awaiting this Armor Tool Auto Adjust pocket hole system in Australia for a very long time now, and when it was the opportunity presented itself to have a look at it, I would never have said no. So straight out of the box, all the instructions seem very straightforward, and there's a sample kit of screws here, which is brilliant, and altogether it looks a really well refined package. So out of the box, to me, my first impression is just how well this is engineered. It's quite remarkable, but even though it has complex moving parts in it, it's all been engineered and set up to enable anyone to drill their holes in the material thickness that they desire, and everything is self set up, as we'll see as we go along. Here on the side, we've got our drill, special drill for pocket hole jigs, and that's got the collar attached, and that just sort of slides into the side here and clips into place. So that's out of the way. Also here, I'll bring it up a bit closer, we have our hexagon key, and that is onboard storage once again, and that will enable us to tighten and loosen our drill collar. So that once again just clips back into the side here, and it's out of the way. I used to once upon a time wonder, why are all these things like set up this way, but as you get into doing more projects, you tend to find you lose everything if you're moving about your shop, and it's a great system here. Taking a look into the bottom, part of the mechanics of this, it's quite interesting, and underneath here we have stored our number 2, I believe it's a number 2 driver bit, and they're also called a Robertson type screw that you use for pocket hole joinery and things like that. So that just clips back in there, and let's move on and see how it does work. Having a little bit of a figure out and play around with this, it's very, very easy to handle. We have a little dust chute here. Looking at the initial photos, I wasn't sure that it was a dust chute, but it's a clear plastic, so you've got no worries about extracting that dust when you're drilling. Another nice little feature here is the distance you can center your holes. So you can undo this little knurled nut, and that allows you to pull out this gauge and just turn it around the other way, and now you've increased the distance between the holes you wish to drill. So that's a cool little feature. How it works is that slides in and out like that. So depending on what type stock, what size stock, I'm using a bit of 35mm. What we'll do, we'll open it right up. We'll fit in our 35mm piece of timber, and then we'll pull back here and just put exert a little bit of backward pressure. There's a little nut on here, it's another knurled screw, and if you go clockwise, that enables you to put the tensioning pressure back onto the lockdown mechanism here. So we hold back, and I've adjusted it already, and I've now locked it into place. That's nice and solid, so that's not going to move, and we're just about ready to begin drilling into the stock. To release, just lift this up and push out here, and there we go. We're ready for the next bit to be inserted and put new pocket hole holes into it. Another really cool feature I've just found out is the height of this base is pretty much the same thickness as a stock. So we're able to put a couple of bits of stock either side of this product, and that is more or less making your base a lot longer and setting this jig up desirably for, you know, if you've got a big board and you want to sit that down balanced, that's now set up for that exact height, and you're good to go. So the next step is the colour coding here on the side. Now this is an indicator of what size screws you've got to use. So once you actually put your stock in, and the scale is in both metric and imperial, so much kudos to Armor Tool for doing it in metric as well, especially here in Australia where we use metric system. But it's good to have both scales, and it's a good identifier for some people who may still work in imperial. So what we'll do, we'll set it up and we'll get an indication of the size of the screws we're going to use. Once your stock is locked down, it's just a matter of then putting the drill bit in the designated area there forwards, and the collar will pop into this little set area, and then you screw it, tighten it up and put it back into the little holster for it and begin drilling, and job's practically done. So I locked and clamped this piece in. This is a bit of Merbu, a bit of decking material. I drilled the pocket holes as you saw, and now I'll go and have a look on this scale that comes up here. Now this is indicating 3/4 inch or yellow type screw. So we've got yellow screws here. These are the ones we're meant to use because it's indicated that. So look at that. That bit of stock, I used coarse screws. I drove that into some pine, from Merbu into pine. I've got to say, I am so well impressed by how simple and how refreshingly beautiful bit of apparatus like this is. It's I personally believe it'll revolutionise the world of DIY woodworking, and you know, for even a person who's trying to just work out how to get started, this is so self-explanatory. It's beyond words to say it's one of the most unique systems I've seen. So I'd probably give it a 10 out of 10, maybe an 11 out of 10. It is absolutely brilliant. So if you see it around, you want to give it a go, I recommend it like no one's business. So good on you guys. This is the first time with Sumo's project. I love it if you go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. That'll advise you to upcoming videos from the channel. All right, have fun in your workshops, and until next time, hooroo.